if I were to say racism was retarded, like this video title might suggest that I may say, you might immediately be offended and say that word's offensive. But if you look up the word, it means to delay or hold back in certain terms of development or accomplishment. And an example definition is, this person's development was retarded by his limp. And it's still an offensive word, but pretty clickable, right? So, our societal development kind of retarded by racism. Just saying. Why is there still racism? Like, what good does it do? Like, we've known racism was wrong the whole time I've been alive. I mean, you should know that. You should have known that also. Like, if you're a white person and you're racist, you know there are a lot of black people that are smarter than you and nicer and better and more human. It's not human to look down on other humans. Like, you're looking, all right. So KKK believes that white people were created and ordained by God to be above other races. But for some reason, God made it possible for any race to mate. Why would God be like, hey, here's humans, here's horses, here's Asians, here's sheep, whatever, and then the humans can mate? But you think there's a difference? Do you know how close one species has to be to another species to be able to mate? 100%. It is the same thing. White humans can mate with all the other humans. So, like, if God makes something, he's like, you're above this. But he's like, but if you guys diddle-daddle, you can make a baby that's going to be the mixture of your skin color, and you're both just as smart or stupid. If you're racist, you 100% at this point, there's no way you don't know this. You know there are a lot of people of the race you hate that are smarter than you are, and better, and nicer, more human. So if you search a topic that you're looking for, like somebody suggests an idea to you, and maybe you trust this person, so they're suggestible. You're suggestible to their thoughts. You look up what they're talking about. You're gonna find support on any topic. Right now, I could start a religion where people who weave baskets should look down on people who learn how to underwater basket weaving, I call it underweave baskets, and think that if you see someone weaving a basket underwater, you need to hold them under that water. You want to be under, and then until they drown. And somebody would like make up, they'd be like, yeah, you're not supposed to do it underwater. That's different than above water. So, and technically air is above water. So, and then you would be like, but Neptune is even more above. So God lives on Neptune. Here's the air. Oh, sorry. No, that actually would mean the water was actually God. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still working on this religion. At this point, it's only a cult. But you can say anything you want, and there's going to be someone out there that's in a stage of their life where they'll read what you said, and they'll actually think that it's legit and that it's believable. That's just how it is. And you have the responsibility to realize that racism, since we were born, you should know that it's wrong. Like, you should know. And if you don't, just think about it until you know. And until you know it's wrong, don't talk about it. I know it's not going to work. But like, if you just imagine what harm comes from just loving everybody, and what harm comes from treating each other as equals, which we have all proven to be. At this point, it's not even like I feel like my slave can speak a little bit now. Maybe they're capable. No, there's the smartest people in the world of all races. The amount of work and love you put in your life. Like, there's no excuse. I mean, there was really never an excuse. Like, England was more advanced, or whatever nations that were more advanced would see other people. That's like, oh, they're stupid, so they're inferior. But really, like, it has nothing to do. It just has to do with sometimes you have one brilliant innovator that the entire area you live around is like, oh, yeah, iPhones are here now, so, like, any country doesn't have an iPhone. You don't have a screen you can touch? It's huge. You didn't do that. You don't deserve it. It just happened that the miracle, like, was there of a person brilliant enough and motivated enough in the society that was set up in the right way. It's nothing to do with race. Anyway, but you have to know that. Be offended if you want by me saying racism is retarded. However, pretty clickable. Bless your face. God. It's really stupid. I don't know. Like, I watched the Vice documentary on Charlottesville. You should watch it. I'm not driving, by the way. Because recording yourself and driving, I won't say that word. It's stupid. But, like, racism pushes us backwards. So it's retarded. Click like. God. Oh, I'm so sorry. This has just been a really stressful couple days. I haven't even said anything. I don't usually say anything. I don't want to make a video and be like, oh, I'm going to try to get views on something that's pertinent. But, like, really, the view is, like, you have to say something. If you don't, if you don't make your views clear, like, and like, because this is how I feel, of course. Like, of course. Like, I know that racism is wrong. And if you don't, like, apparently it's not obvious to the world, which is retarded. Outro of darkness, then redness, then whiteness.